Hi everyone, this is Mark of Tech Pinas, and in this new video, we're putting the all-new realme C75 to the ultimate waterproof test. So according to our friends at Realme Philippines, the realme C75 is not just waterproof, but also worry-proof, as it has 3 industry-leading certifications: IP69, IP68, and IP66. IP69 means that it can handle high pressure and high temperature water, perfect for extreme conditions. IP68, on the other hand, means that it can survive being submerged in water up to 1.5 meter deep for up to 30 minutes, making it poolside accidents worry-free. And finally, IP66 means that it's protected against powerful water jets, so it's safe even under heavy rains or splashes. So, why do these tests matter? Do you remember the story of that motorcycle rider whose phone exploded, likely because of sweat and heat? It's scary, right? So I'm sure you're wondering, can the all-new realme C75 handle exposure to running water from the faucet, submersion in fairly deep water, and also immersion in hot water? Well, let's dive in and find out. Let's go! Alright, so let's start with running water test from the faucet. So this one is for the IP66 certification of the realme C75, which means that it's protected against streams of water or flowing water. So there you go, guys. Let's put it under the faucet. So I just sped up this video to save time, but as you can see, I'm doing my best to wet the entire exterior of the device. One thing I want to note is that the touchscreen is disabled if you're going to expose the device to water in this manner. Okay, I think that's good. And let's check if the touchscreen is now working. And it is. Just make sure that you wipe the touchscreen first to maximize its responsiveness. So one feature I want to try here is under Realme Lab, and this one lets you eject water from the loudspeaker via sound or using sound. And let's try that out. And there you have it, guys. As you can see, beads of water are coming out of that row of holes for the loudspeaker. Clearly, the realme C75 survived my running water test. So definitely, this phone should be able to handle being cleaned under the water like this. Okay, on to the next one. And I call this the submersion in a drum full of water test. And this one is for the IP68 certification of the realme C75, which should let it survive being submerged in 1.5 meter deep water for up to 30 minutes. I'm not going that extreme, and for this test, I'm just going to submerge it in this drum filled with around 0.8 meter deep water, and only for around a minute and a half, which is why I turned on the stopwatch before dropping it. So I'm going to speed up this footage, and let's see if the realme C75 will survive this submersion test. Let's wait a bit. I just want to show you that I indeed submerged the phone for that amount of time. And let's pull it out of the water and check if the device is damaged, and it's not. But I suggest that you wipe the touchscreen first before using it, just to maximize the responsiveness. Okay, but as you can see, the realme C75 survived our submersion in a drum full of water test. And let's just eject the water from the speaker using the same method that I showed you earlier. Okay, good. So what does this mean? Well, if you accidentally drop the realme C75 in the swimming pool, then you shouldn't have to worry about it. In fact, you can even use this phone to snap photos or to record videos underwater. Just make sure that you tap on the record button before submerging the phone, or you can also use the volume rocker to snap shots. In this video, I proved that the realme C75 can indeed record videos even underwater. So I even turned on the torchlight so you can see it clearly. Again, I just sped up the video here. And if we get the phone from the water, as you can see, the torchlight is still on and is still recording. So let's just stop the recording, and if we go to the album, as you can see, the video was completely recorded despite the phone being submerged in water. So it's really good. And I think it's a very useful feature when you want to capture fun moments with your family and friends at the swimming pool. And finally, we have the hot water test to challenge the IP69 certification of the realme C75. For this test, we're going to use these items. First, we have this hot box provided by Realme, then of course water, and I'm going to use this food thermometer. And finally, we have this Realme phone to serve as our stopwatch. Now let's prepare the hot box, which is usually used for heating food. So let's remove this tape first. Okay. This is a tray, and this right here will heat up when I pull this string. Okay, so let's put water on the tray. Okay. So let me just show you that the food thermometer is working. Okay, now showing you that the realme C75 is working flawlessly. As you can see here, I even turned on the camera and the recorder before immersing it in water. And finally, let's pull the string to start heating up the box. And also, let's start the stopwatch. All right, let's just put the lid first. Okay, so according to the instructions, this box should heat up around a minute after pulling the string. So let's just wait for that. Again, I just sped up the video to save time. And here, as you can see, the water is already simmering. Okay, let's use the food thermometer to measure the temperature. And as you can see here, it's constantly rising. It has breached 63.6 degrees Celsius. Okay, still rising. Okay, so that's around 67.1 degrees Celsius. At this point, we get a notification on the phone. It says device too hot. To protect your device, all apps except phone and messages have been disabled. All apps will be available once your device cools down. Okay, understood. Now let's remove the realme C75 from the hot water using a pair of tongs. And let's check if it's still working. And as you can see here, most of the apps are still disabled because the phone is still too hot. There you go. So if you touch the back panel, the camera module is the hottest part coming out of the hot water. And I think it's because of the real metal elements there. Alright, so finally, our realme C75 has cooled off enough for many of the apps and functions to return. And as you can see here, the camera is working well, and overall, the phone is not damaged and it's working perfectly. Thumbs up! So there you have it, guys. As you've seen in the videos, the all-new realme C75 didn't just survive but also excelled in our extreme waterproof tests. From handling running water from the faucet to full submersion, all the way to enduring the hot water test, the realme C75 truly lives up to its promise of being waterproof and worry-proof, ready for life surprises. If you're an adventurer, an outdoor worker, or just someone who values peace of mind when you're out and about, I think that the realme C75 is a solid pick. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the TechPinas YouTube channel. And do let me know if you have any questions about the realme C75. Bye for now, and I'll see you again on our next video.